Good afternoon. It's Elaine Manzer, the Mayor of the Town of Peace River, and once again bringing another update on discussions at our various council meetings. So this past Monday, we first of all started an hour ahead of time with an emergency planning committee meeting. And this was not called because of the fires this year. It's an annual type and sometimes biannual type of meeting where we're upgraded about protective services, in particular fire events from 2024 and various things that happened during 2024 with respect to emergency management. So there's been a couple of changes, but basically reviewed the plan of constant review of our emergency advisory committee responsibilities. This includes the emergency social services part of things, which is what Director Bell would be supervising over at the Baytex when we have evacuations. So her and her staff and other staff from various departments at the town would going over to the Baytex basically to help evacuees. And we're sorry that the evacuees have to go through this experience, but our town is well prepared in terms of our staff training to handle these sorts of matters. I do know, though, that the powwow has been canceled this weekend, basically because of the fires going on in our various surrounding communities, as well as the suggested a lack of hotel rooms to hold both the powwow and the evacuees. So we hope everybody stays safe, and I know the powwow committee will be considering when they might hold it, so it's postponed at this point in time. We then went into the GnP, Governance and Priorities Committee meeting, which is held the first Monday of every month. Major discussion there was on the purchasing policy. In particular, a couple of questions about the local preference policy that is added to that purchasing policy. So the questions were referred to admin for further review. Things like, can local businesses receive notice in a different way than the general public notice for bids? If they've had previous experience with the town, how does that come into play when they're bidding on a different project? So anyways, that's been asked. We've submitted it back to admin for them to get advice and bring a briefing to us in the future. Also, Director Bell had received a notice from the province asking basically all municipalities to bid to host the 2028 Summer Games. We had a good discussion, but decided that really they're too big for us to take on at this point in time. The deadline was June 30th, but Council and admin are recommending that we start regional discussions on possibly holding other provincial games in the future, but sort of something to get ahead of the process. We know that these these provincial games come up every year, and we just want to know, are we suited to hold all types of provincial games, or is there certain ones we should concentrate on and get ready for the next bid process for that? Another major discussion, Peace River, with about 40 other municipalities, school divisions, and a Métis settlement, belong to the Peace River library system. So the Peace River library system has a master agreement with all of these municipalities and libraries, and that master agreement is up for review. And basically the library system is asking all the municipalities to review it, provide items for discussion or recommendations. And at our council, there were some questions about the fee structure. So this whole agreement will be brought to a future council meeting to then go backwards to the Peace Library system for Peace River Town's agreement or not. Director Protective Services, Daniel Kress, also gave us a month of May update on the files that they've opened in the month of May. They opened 108 files. This ranged on everything from unsightly premises, trespassing, parking, to public complaints in general. They also took down 10 encampments. The encampment situation, they're finding that they're not as big encampments as they had last year, but there tends to be smaller and more of them. So they're still working through those processes, and it's unfortunate that people are not housed for a variety of reasons. So in terms of public safety and whatnot, though, the department is charged with removing encampments when they find them. Other information or things to watch for all of our region, during the week of June 27th, we will be hosting various general nuclear information sessions. So there'll be some hosted in the County of Northern Lights, Northern Sunrise, MD of Peace, and Grimshaw. And Peace River itself, though, will be the site of some various meetings, some pop-up situations, probably a breakfast with the Impact Assessment Agency of Canada, which will be visiting our region during that week, and it will be opportunity for all sorts of individuals, businesses to come and talk to these people who basically are in the regulatory system to approve or not approve a nuclear project in the Peace. Also, we'd like to, on behalf of the town, congratulate all high school grads. The high school grads have started last week with Glen Mary's, June 14th, I want to say, the Saturday, or no, maybe it's June 13th. The Saturday will be École Quatre-Vins. June 13th, actually, is Outreach Schools, and Peace River High Schools, I believe, is on the 26th of June. So congratulations to the graduates. Keep safe, and I hope that a lot of you actually applied for scholarships. And you might be surprised that you get them, but you need to apply for them first. I'd also like to congratulate the Peace River Chamber of Commerce, who recently attended a provincial AGM. And they won an award. They won an award for basically the best Chamber of Commerce of our size in the province. So congratulations to them, and congratulations on all their work. The president, Lane Gardner, was also elected for a 5-year term to the provincial Chamber of Commerce executive. So, you know, this really helps our region in bringing Peace River out in front of a lot of people. I know our chamber was successful in bringing forth a policy advocating for the Highway 686 from basically here over to Fort McMurray, and that was passed by the chamber, so that provincial chamber will now be advocating to the provincial government for that as well. All sorts of municipalities around here have been advocating, but this just adds another voice. And also for the students out there, some of them have already signed up for the Lemonade Day, which is on June 14th. They've taken their training to be entrepreneurs. So June 14th, if you're out and about, maybe take some cash with you so you can get some excellent lemonade at various stands throughout our town. So hope everybody has a good week, and we hope that there's no more fires and in our area or across the province. So take care and have a good day.